Sorry, I think I was supposed to start this. Oh, no, I'm starting right on time. Look at that. Back to a month later, I had a bad battery. So, but, we'll stream for a little while longer. Just whether get a bunch of people to watch it or we'll get nothing. This is kind of the time where people are eating dinner and stuff, and I figured, well, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So, probably gonna take my lights and stuff with me to Oscar Blues this week. We'll see. I'll take them. If I use them, I use them. If I don't, I don't. Life goes on. Because, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. This here, I don't know what he's doing, but it kind of like gets into the next video because it keeps logging, keeps disconnecting and connecting. Sometimes that's just the video. That's just how our streams go. I did one in the studio a while back, and that's what it did. It did that for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. It would connect and disconnect. And it was like the stream wasn't terrible. It just didn't make for a very good stream. And this guy is up my butt. Little cars. If I can't see the person in the car, all I can see is the roof. You're too close. Hey, everybody. Hey, 2 people have logged on. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. I'm sure you guys all stumbled across here. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. We're just kind of rambling on our way to Denver here. We're going to go run a rehearsal. But like I said, hit that like and subscribe. Ask us questions. We'll answer them best that we can, as we're driving. We're not moving super fast here, so don't feel like we're not being safe or anything. It's just we're only going about 20 miles an hour, and that's just how it is right now. But I like that we've had at least 2 people watch, and I'll probably do the stream until I get to Denver, until I get to where I'm going. I don't know. I was listening to a mix on my earlier, and the mix that I was listening to, I'm like, I like it overall, but there's some little things that need to change. So, we got 4 people, a hot dog, going up. So, but that's just kind of the state of the state, I guess. But moving forward, doing more things. Everybody went bye-bye. Oh, well, we went from 0 to 1 to 2 to 4, back to 1. So, and then probably go back to 0. But we're grateful for all of you that watched, liked, subscribed, all that stuff. It's been super handy to have. Colorado has control. Little ADD there from an ADHD, whatever you want to call it. Squirrel. Call it squirrel moment. We're moving super fast. This is where that 4xe would come in handy, because I could switch it to electric and it would just, actually I'd probably put it in hybrid mode. So, but you're supposed to call me and tell me if it was approved or not. I doubt it. I doubt it will be. But we're back up to 5, and now we're back down to 1. Happens. I know 3. It's gonna go all over the place. I'm sure of it. But like I said, we're grateful for everybody who's hit that like and subscribe button. And if you haven't, don't be afraid to do so. Also, in the comments, you can send us questions. We'll answer them the best that we can. It's not all just about music, although we talk about music a lot, since we are a recording studio and live production company. But, life goes beyond those things. They're very highly connected. That's for sure. You can connect music and life together. Those 2 things go hand in hand. And, that's just kind of my thoughts on that. I've had a lot of artists that I've been working with lately pulling their music from Spotify for a couple reasons, really. I've thought about doing a video on it, but there's so many videos out there that it's just like, I don't know, maybe I'll do my own commentary on it just to kind of get around it. But yeah, I was watching a thing where it was like, yeah, if you don't own your masters and you send it to distribution, you basically have given away a bunch of money. Own your masters, that's for sure. So, but you've got Spotify, you got the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and then you've got what else went on this week? A lot of like not great things happened, but it's only going to get worse before it gets better. That's kind of how that happens. Oh, and then what was it, Tuesday they said the rapture was going to happen? I thought that was hilarious. Every time I hear that, I just kind of chuckle, because no man's going to know that time and date. So, but it was just funny. People were like giving away stuff, and so it was funny. It was like, that's cool. If I knew rapture was coming, I don't know if I'd give it away, because it's not going to matter. You get taken, your stuff's becomes a free for all. So it's like kind of like apocalypse, and everything kind of dissolves. Eventually, everything is just everybody's. So, which could be fun. Ooh, I think tomorrow's Friday. It may have already come out. I watched Butterfly, or I listened to Ninjas Are Butterflies on my Spotify, on my podcast app on my phone here, and I think those guys are hilarious. But I think they have a new episode dropping either today or tomorrow. Well, hot dog, I'm almost to Denver. Almost. My luck is I get like a text message saying, hey, that would be my luck. See what I got on my phone here. Nothing. Cool. Oh, hey, Turner Burner. Hope you're doing well. I see you're liking, or maybe you hit the like, but someone hit the like button, and we're super grateful for that. And we got 3 people watching, which is also awesome. But I will wave. Hi, everybody. We're driving down the highway, which is normally 75 miles an hour, and we're going about 30. So, but thank you, Turner. Thank you for hitting that like button. Someone's got to, right? So, yeah, it's moving super fast. We're on the fast. We're not even in the fast lane. The fast lane's moving. We're actually all not moving too bad. It's just I like to move a little faster than 30 mile an hour on a 75 mile an hour highway. So, it just is what it is, unfortunately. And there's either an accident or it's just straight up rush hour. I don't know. But my day's going well, Turner. I've had a really productive day. I fixed my garbage disposal this morning. It was plugged. Something was stuck in it, and I couldn't find anywhere. I used flashlights and little scopes and stuff, trying to figure out what was stuck in it. I couldn't find anything that was stuck in it. So I ran some water in it, trying to loosen things up, thinking maybe there's something, a rock or something that maybe got in it. Couldn't find it. So I ended up taking a hammer and banging on the bottom of it. Not real hard, just enough to kind of rattle it. And then all of a sudden it started working. So that's working. And then, yeah, I want to get over, because it's just going to be easier for that pickup, who's trying to get over, if I just get over. But that also helps me get a little faster. We're hitting 40 now. Certain parts of I-25 just slow down at certain points of the day, and it's rush hour, and that's just what it is. But yeah, we got 6 people watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you're new, hit the like and subscribe button. Or if you like our content, even if you just like the content, also hit the like and subscribe button. Or check out our website, foxandrobynrec.com. We don't have any videos there currently. I could be wrong on that. But we do have stuff you can listen to. Stuff we've worked on. That's on there. So. And we created a blog. I forgot about this. We created a blog this week. I don't know if I like... I just have to see. Because it's created a blog, but it also... I don't know, it's auto-creating some of them too, and that's not what I want to auto-create. I just want it to roll. So, but the blog is out there. You can, I'll probably do one a week, maybe. It's like this, but it's just written out. And I might, I don't know, I might post a thing about Spotify in there. I'm all for artists taking their music and selling it first. Selling your songs. Like, sell your albums yourself first, and then put them on Spotify as a secondary. Don't make streaming your first. That's going to be definitely something. And that's definitely probably another video that I'll make. Maybe tomorrow. I'll put that. I've been kind of taking a break from doing some long form content because, one, I had a big project that was taking up all my time, and after I did that project, I was like, I can't work on video. I need to work on these tracks for these bands. I got a big old long piece of texture, so I'm gonna read it and get it closer. I've been on your live streams before. Yes, you have. I know you're in a band. I'm not in a band. I just play drums. I don't really play in a band. What is your favorite? Being in a band. Well, when I was in bands, that's all very great questions. We're trucking now. Hi, Jorge, by the way. Anyways, so what was my favorite part about being in bands? Being in bands it was people, really. I'm gonna go back to putting you over here because that was long where I was at. So the best thing about being in a band was being just with people. Like, you could kind of play off of each other. Also, you could share the bill. He would go like, oh, we got to put gas in the truck. Okay, everybody's got to give me $20 so we can put gas in the truck so we can keep on our little mini tour here. You know, I should do that. No, I've thought about doing that for when, like, I have people go with me to run shows, but yeah, that's kind of my favorite, was the people. Just the, kind of hanging out with people, making music. And I still get to do that. I still get to do that in the studio all the time. I have artists come in, bands come in all the time with, that's, 3, 4, 5-piece bands come in and we record. And it's a lot of fun because it's giving me a lot of people, getting me a ton of people, seeing new things, hearing new music, even some old music that were like, we tracked this. Which I need to call a guy about track and come in. We'll see. I have another band I'm meeting with on Monday that I think they're just going to use the space for a record. I think we're just going to record them. They're going to mix it themselves, but we're going to record them. So just kind of see where we sit. So, anywho, yeah, but we've broken through the slow traffic and back into this fast-paced traffic here. And I'm just going to stay right in this lane until I have to move. So, but yeah, that's kind of the best thing. Kind of the funnest thing was just being with people. I'm a drummer, so I play drums, and I do play in bands from time to time, but it's not like what it was. It wasn't when I was trying to be in bands and stuff like that. I'm trying to get more of the production stuff where I can sit in my studio at my house, which is in my basement, in case you're curious. I turned the basement into a studio and storage. I still need to put a bathroom. I would like to put a little kitchenette down there. I was looking at what it would cost to put a kitchenette, and I thought about, instead of putting a kitchen, I don't know, it's all, I was looking at putting in, like, making that room a room, and then I looked at it and I was like, to make that room a room, there's so much work, because they didn't suck the conduit for the AC. The main duct doesn't sit it up into the ceiling. It sits outside the ceiling truss, the floor trusses, which I understand why they did that. It's a lot easier. But I'm also kind of wondering why they couldn't have ran pipe to the various areas. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. It really doesn't. So it's a big duct. It's like a 2-foot wide duct, and I'd have to drop the ceiling at least a foot to get it to work the way that I want. I just don't want to do that. I really don't. So I may still insulate it up above, insulate that floor, just to keep the house warm upstairs. But, keeps the warm air or the cold air that's in the basement. Because cold air sinks, doesn't rise. You'd keep it in the basement, and then anything upstairs that gets pumped upstairs wouldn't come in, wouldn't settle back down in the basement. Because I think that's our problem in a couple of our bedrooms is it's not that it's not getting cold air, it's just it goes up and then it settles back down into the basement. If you can insulate it so it doesn't do that, then it's better. So, but I also moved one of the vents in the basement that was on the storage side, which I was like, we don't need one over here, to the other side, to the actual side of the room where I sit, in the space that I sit. So it did add a little extra noise to the space, but I was kind of like, if I'm mixing, I'd rather have it be cool, or if we're recording, I'd rather have some cool air pump through here. So I'd rather have cool air pump through the studio. So thank you everybody for hitting that like button and also hitting our subscribe button. If you haven't, go ahead and do so if you like our content. No pressure, just helps us grow. We've grown this year. We've done almost 500 new active subscribers, which is great. It jumped our channel up to like over 1,100 subscribers. I'd never thought we would get even remotely close to that by this year. I thought, we'll probably get close. We did about 200, like 270 last year. If we do another 270, 300, by the end of the year, we'll be pretty close. We may not hit it, but we'll be pretty close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. And then we did it before June. I can't remember, but yeah, we have 1,100 subscribers, which is great. I was actually looking at a buddy of mine's channel because he's had quite a few for a while, but he also hasn't been actively posting all. I haven't seen his channel do anything in quite some time, actually, and he's probably been super busy, which happens. You get really busy, and then where you're not making you anything, that you just drop off. So we might actually get there before 6. We'll see. Oh, it's Jeep. That was a Dodge. That was a Durango, but it was a Jeep. Yeah, that's it. That's a nice Jeep. That's one of those new E's. So, I'd like to test drive one of those. I don't know if I'd $50 Amazon gift cards. It's not a bad deal. Do a lot with $50 Amazon gift card. There's nothing I need on Amazon. Not really. I've been looking at some drop snakes though, for the live rig, and for the studio too, because I have one drop snake that is not ideal. It works, but it's not ideal. So I need to build like a little patch box that it can all plug into, and then you can, that's what I need to do. I just haven't done it. So, but we're trucking now. I don't know why we slowed down so much. That was weird. Like, it slowed down bad. No, that's not us. I was like, oh, it's slowing down again. No, that's one of the on-ramps. All the on-ramps here have like stop and go lights where only let 1 or 2 cars at a time go through. So, helps flow traffic on the actual highway. But we're moving, that's for sure. I'd stop and get gas. There's just a whole slew of things that have slowed me down today, and right now I am hoping to get across Denver 20 minutes. It's gonna be an adventure, that is for sure. For sure. So, but that guy passed me earlier. That ridge line. Now we've come out of the pocket of where things were actually going well. Back up here because people jump in. More people are jumping in. I might hop off here, but I might get on my map here. Hop off the stream here, get on my map and see, because I have a map that will show me all the areas that are slow. It doesn't always tell me why they're slow, but at least shows that, oh yeah, I gotta we're gonna come up to a slow spot. These 3 places, you know, very handy thing to have driving down the highway here. But yeah, we're just driving and chilling, and that's the little trailer I need to do shows with. Except for it's probably still not tall enough. It could be tall enough. It's got a ramp though. I want a little trailer to put all of our live sound stuff in. So all I have to do is pull the trailer. So, but we'll be at Oscar Blues in Longmont. If you guys see us there or watch the stream that we do, thank you for 1. 2, just come say hi. Like, hey, we watch your YouTube. Or, you know, hey, we want to record. We hear you have a studio. That also works well. I like meeting with artists and bands. And October, November, this is the time of year where that thing goes on. We are running a special, and I call it a special. It's running I was going to run it for the month of September, but it's done so well that I decided to just see how it goes for 3 months. So we're going to run it to the end of the year. So we'll run it for October, September. We already did September. October, November, December, we're going to run it. It's $250 for 3 songs. Record, mix, and master. Those 3 songs. We can do, I think right now, one band we're going to do, they're just recording. So if you're just recording, we can do 12 songs for about $600 if we're just recording. If you want us to record, mix, and master, that's going to be kind of like that's going to be a custom price for you. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do custom pricing, custom quotes, kind of for everybody. But this 3-song deal is kind of great for smaller bands, newer bands that just they want to record. They don't feel like they can do it themselves, and that's what we're here for. We can help you record, we can help you mix, we can even tag team it. I can even you can mix it in our space, and we'll just sit there and help you. That's a thing that that might be the next thing that we run for, like, promo we run next month in October, that we're going to still run this deal, but along with the deal, we might run like, hey, $250 for 3 songs, you know, record, mix, and master. Or for $150, you can do two songs. You record, mix, and you mix. Like, I record, you mix, and then I just kind of sit there and help guide you from time to time. It's something I'm playing with. I haven't quite gotten to that point what it'll actually be, but we're definitely getting to that point where more and more that kind of thing is happening. So, and you know, as AI and all that stuff is happening, we're just trying to keep, not ahead of it, but trying to keep up with it for sure. So that's the thing. Half an hour. I am cruising along quite nicely. I need to get something to drink out of the back seat here, and I can't because I'm driving. But we are moving, so I'm quite happy. We're almost 270. Yeah, we're almost Highway 30. Yeah, jeez, we're not even, like, I'm not even to downtown Denver yet. I can see downtown, but we're not even to it yet. So we'll see where we get. Hopefully, I'm not too late, unfortunately. So, but I think I'm gonna hop off here and let people know that I'm still on my way. Traffic has not been great. There's one day where I was like, I'm gonna be late, and then we didn't start for another 20 minutes. Actually, we didn't start for half an hour. We literally didn't start, and I didn't get there till I got there at 6. I left it. I still ended up working like 2.5 to 3 hours. It was great. Just trying to help them figure out some things. So, anyways, hope you're all doing well. I hope you've all enjoyed our stream and the time together. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'll catch you at another time. And